Hey guys, welcome back. David Feldman-Makrias here again. And today, what I want to talk about is going through an excellent client tip. Anytime you're managing clients in whatever field it is, I don't care if it's digital marketing, healthcare, whatever it is, if you have clients, this tip is excellent. And it's just a great way to have good communication and let clients know that you're there for them. So I call it stopping the clock. And I learned this from my days selling cars in the automotive space for franchise dealers. And I got this term when a lead comes in, it's really important to have really excellent response time. And if you have any business and you've been doing it for quite a while, I think you would agree. You want response time and efficiency to be at its utmost, an utmost priority, let's say. Now, I want to break this down for an ongoing relationship that you may have where you're managing different clients or you're dealing with different people that you need to communicate with in a business or professional setting. You could even use it for personal settings too. I just find it's very productive in a lot of different situations. I've used it all the time, and it really helps because even in situations where clients ask you maybe a difficult question, maybe clients will ask you something that you may not know or don't have the answer to yet. This really works in a lot of different instances, especially when maybe you're on the back foot and you're trying to catch up or you're trying to learn or whatever it is. So let's minimize my big old head here and let's open up like a simple text edit. Hold please. Okay. So we got a text edit document going on. And so let's see, what are we going to do? So let's say the client asks you, hello, David. It's me. Um, we were wondering about such and such feature. Do you know how much this would cost? And could this help our business? Thanks. I actually like these kind of questions because oftentimes, even though I might be just doing one sort of project for clients, whether it's building a website or doing marketing services or consulting or whatever, they often look to me as more the techie person that they can trust and ask questions to, but also understands the nature of their business and can understand if something should apply to the business or not. So I get these types of questions often, and if you ever do as well, that's a really good indication and sign. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming because people ask you a lot of questions, but it's also really good because people then know that and trust that you're an authority and expert in your field. And the more questions you get like this, then the better off you are and the better off your reputation is becoming. So that's really good. Now, how to handle something like that, but still keep that expertise, still keep that authority, so on and so forth. Let's say I did not know about this said topic. What I would do is a couple different things. First, a lot of people might dive into a bunch of research, or maybe let's paint a scenario. Maybe I get this email, right? And I get this email, but I'm in a meeting and I'm in a meeting for an hour. And then I have other plans to do, and I can't get to this client till later. I know I can't research and give them the most specific answer right away. But I don't want to wait all day. I want them to know that they are top of mind. I saw that information. I saw their question, and I want to make sure I get back to them as quickly as I possibly can. And that's what stopping the clock really means, right? So if I'm going to stop the clock in this instance, I might just draft up something simple. Let's do it right now. Hi, client. Always want to keep positivity, you know, insert client name. Um, some little anecdote about what's going on. Yes, I've heard of this feature, but I want to do more investigation, see if it makes sense for your business, website, marketing campaign, insert whatever it should make sense for. Business is the catch all. Um, I will take a look at this. Tell them when you're going to take a look at it. I will take a look at this in this time frame and get back to you. Also, I think it would be beneficial to explore competitors. So I'm adding a bunch of value. But let's say this came in at, again, 9:50, 9:58 a.m., and I'm about to head into a meeting. Well, and I see it. I have some templates like this, and I've just been doing it for so long that it just spews out. Um, I have some templates. Use this as a draft. That's okay. This stuff is going to happen, which is good. So then you could shoot something back within just a few minutes. 10:04. You could send it, and that way it stops the clock. A lot of people might say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't want to respond right now because I don't have the answer and I don't want to look like a dummy or I don't want to look uneducated or inexperienced, whatever." I think it's really important to always respond. That way they can trust you to answer and answer quickly. That builds a lot of trust. Say that you've heard of the feature. That's always good. If you have, great. If you haven't, well, you should go look it up real quick so then you have. Because there's all the different features and things coming out. And you could be honest too. You could say, you know what, I haven't. If you haven't heard of the feature, be honest. I haven't, but this is something I'm going to look to, and I want to see if it makes sense for your business or our marketing application or whatever. I'll take a look at this and see what other competitors are in the space. You know, and that's a nice little. These are value adds. These are value adds, value adds, value adds, value adds that make you indispensable. And maybe it takes you 5-10 minutes out of your day, but these are great value adds that you can include on a recap report at the end of the month. So not only, Mr. and Mrs. Client, did I do your marketing campaigns, but I also looked into this for you. I did a little bit of research. I learned something new. It's a win-win-win. Win-win-win everywhere. I learned something new. The client learned something new. Trust is built and value is added to the overall situation in a positive way. So, again, great client tip, especially for managing any accounts. Stop the clock. If they email you, stop the clock. Respond to them right away. Don't wait on it. Even if you don't know the answer, respond to them. And you know what? They'll appreciate that. Now, you don't want to seem overly eager, like you're just waiting by your keyboard to just respond to them in the next minute. If you want to give yourself a normal amount of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to reply, you also don't want to train your clients. I call it training my clients. You don't want to create the pattern for your clients that you're just, super, super available all the time, right? Be normal. I wouldn't wait, 3 days to send the email, but I wouldn't do it in 2 minutes. If I can send a quick response, if I can send a quick response right away, I'll do that. If you need 10, 15 minutes, don't rush yourself. Compose your thoughts, do it in a way you would think is respectful, and that should be fine. If it's something urgent, I'm sure the client would communicate with you maybe via email or via text or phone. And if you don't have that escalated contact methodology, then you should. You should repeat to the client, okay, well, if it's normal stuff, just email me. I'll look at it when I can. If it's, if it's something that is really impediment to the business, did I use that in the right context? hindrance or obstruction in doing something? Yeah, I think I used it in the right context. So if it's an impediment to the business, then obviously have some sort of escalated communication where they call and text you. If you don't have that, that's another good tip too. Bang, another value add. Okay, that's pretty much it. Stop the clock, right? Stop the clock. Um, don't let it linger too long. Respond within 20 minutes or 15 minutes or an hour or something that's reasonable for them. Obviously, certain clients are more demanding and expect a little bit more. But you'll get that with the flow as you get better at managing clients and managing accounts. But I find stopping the clock helps a lot. Okay, that's my quick tip for you guys, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you in other videos. If you this What am I supposed to say at the end here? If you liked this, if it added any value to your day, please give me a like. You can subscribe if you'd like, but I'm just putting this information out there for you guys because I want you guys to succeed in the way that I found success as well. All right, take care.